Salve, salve, rapaziada. Bora mais uma live aí, mais uma DLC do Bioshock. Nessa madrugada, nessa quarta-feira fria em SP. Bora lá para o enterro no oceano, parte 2, né? A segunda parte da DLC aí do Bioshock, a última, né? Saíram essas 3 DLCs aí pro jogo. Tô jogando essa versão, a versão essa versão é a versão definitiva, né? Tô jogando pra PC. Vamos jogar no difícil, né? A gente fechou a primeira no difícil. Vamos fechar uma recapitulação. Assim, bora. Por que não, né? Anteriormente aí,
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash, or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built! I sent you topside! I called you back, showed you what you was capable of! Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up!
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Bom, isso aí é um mega spoiler aí, né? Quem não jogou o Bioshock primeiro aí, é bom nem dar uma olhada nesse vídeo aí, né, cara? Porque tem um spoiler enorme do jogo, né? Spoiler bem grande do Bioshock o primeiro. Então não recomendo aí ver. Se eu soubesse que ia ter essa recapitulação do primeiro jogo, né? Dos principais eventos do primeiro jogo, nem
Elisabeth,
tinha passado.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Acho que é a continuação do primeiro aí, né?
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elisabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
Isso aqui é a continuação. Aqui é mostrando a vida dela em Paris. Quando ela
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
conseguiu fugir de Colômbia, né? Ela queria ir pra Paris, né, no final, né?
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonjour, mon petit trésor. Je vais te croquer.
Nem sei o que tem que fazer aqui, mas vamos andando aí. Trocando ideia com os NPC.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bien le bonjour.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée. Bonjour. Bonjour. Si tu venais boire un verre avec nous.
Claude.
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
Safadão.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Ah, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Comment allez-vous?
Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour. Il va falloir que tu me guides. Parce que je me suis perdu dans tes yeux.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Une baguette?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le ciel est bleu et vous êtes resplendissant. Roquefort, camembert, brie de Meaux, les meilleurs fromages au meilleur prix.
Isso parece meio que um sonho pra ela, né?
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Si tu veux mon avis, il y a des choses qu'il vaut mieux garder en rêve.
Bora descer aqui. Acho que deve ser um sonho dela, hein?
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Sally? Sally!
Ixi. Agora arregaço tudo.
Sally, wait!
Come back. Come back.
Wait! Sally, stop!
Come back.
Sally, where are you going?
Come back.
Sally, hold on!
Cadê a menina, meu Deus? Vixe! Onde não está, hein?
Come back.
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
Puta que pariu.
It wasn't my fault.
Susto, velho.
I didn't do anything!
Caramba, né?
No!
should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty? Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elisabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what? I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me.
That's between me.
And the slant.
And the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Porra, ainda tomei soco ainda, velho. Filha da rapariga.
Elisabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky. But that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Bom, esse Booker aí já era, né? Eu pensei que essa DLC é a continuação direta do primeiro, né? O Booker aqui que a gente jogou na primeira DLC com ele aqui, papaizão, arregaçou com o homem. Esse aqui tá brilhando, deve ser por algum motivo, né? Para escalar os escombros, sabia? Bom, o Atlas é um spoiler aí que não jogou o primeiro, né? É o vilão do primeiro jogo.
I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elisabeth, I ain't even here.
Suchong é um dos mestres aí, né? Outro spoiler aí. Então quem não jogou o primeiro jogo não pode nem jogar essa DLC aqui, cara. Sushong é um dos primeiros mestres aí do Bioshock 1 aí, é um dos mestres mais da hora que tem pra lutar, que ele é louco. Vamos ver quem aparece mais, né? O que vai acontecer aqui com a Elisabeth? Acho que não dá pra subir por ali. Acho que é por aqui mesmo.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elisabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up in the same place, then it's in harm and ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Agora não tô entendendo mais nada.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Não tô entendendo mais nada agora, velho. Não tô entendendo mais nada. Bom, bora lá, né?
Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. Peter, if I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elisabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
É, Elisabeth, a casa caiu, hein? Não entenderam mais porra nenhuma. Pô, já apareceu a barra de sangue, hein? Se apareceu a barra de sangue é porque o caldo vai entortar, hein?
Messy, I don't know.
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
I told Santa Claus I'm always ready to cut a record. I put on a show. What he called? Yeah, those old numbers sure got some high notes. But paper, spine on me again. We're not finished.
Caramba, agora vai ser treta, hein, cara. Vamos... Deixa eu sair dessa situação aqui, hein? Nesse level ainda.
The love we have?
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Esse cara dormiu, hein, meu? Soninho gostoso.
Children are clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become Grecian urns and don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that black label lacquers, that 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men.
Opa, isso.
Henry!
Bom, pera aí que eu já... Dá pra derrubar esse vagabundo aqui.
You were the worst kind of parasite. Only pain.
Now, let's get his lockpick.
Tem uma arma aqui, cara, pra dar uns tiros. A situação fica osso desse jeito, hein? Vamos entrar aqui, ver o que a gente acha. Esqueci de algum basquete aqui. Nada demais.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Ai, eu vou me ferrar muito com esse negócio aí.
Hello, children. I'm Ryan the Lion. I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. If I make a pond, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the Parasite, we all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? No, says Peter the Parasite, you must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the Lion says, chew on that, you parasite. I'm Ryan the Lion. I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to
Agora ferrou-se. Como que eu vou passar disso aqui agora, hein, cara?
No, says Peter the Parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the Parasite while he picks your pocket. You know this word. You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys and girls. What does Ryan the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons? Peter,
Two mid-intellectuals think they know better.
Curious. I'm Ryan the Lion. I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. Let's see this through. If I bake a pie,
Porra, fudeu, nem vi a mulher ali, mano.
no, says Peter the Parasite, we all deserve a piece.
criminal dealings.
If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see?
Ai, merda, o sangue, cara.
You must only buy fruits and vegetables.
If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come in the first place?
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? Who benefits, class? Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, a premier, a pope, a parasite.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
The anarchist Bakunin said the urge to destroy is also a creative urge. this way. When we lay waste to your mind, we make art.
It's a superb life, children. If you never, ever weaken.
Rasmus, that's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Cara, não tem nada aqui, velho.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness. There's not enough time in the day.
Caramba, vai ser treta pra desse aqui, mano.
When only you are accountable, you can expect nothing less than greatness.
That's what I call a fellow who's determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me.
Selfish. Ah, let him try, didn't you? Well, you won't dine on me. Come out. Come out.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate.
I've given up hope.
Next, martial law.
Students refuse to be taught.
So I grist a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
Here you may fulfill your potential and get all that is your due. To do less is criminal, obscene. There are no excuses in Rapture. What was that? Pay attention, class. The parasite is here.
Nossa, que cagada, hein, velho.
Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural
Tá falando, cara.
You're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Listen to that rat. Damn air grabber must be busted.
If that's what they call a fellow, prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. If she fits, you got me. First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Vou usar o duto.
So I grist a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. See, you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Harassment. That's what this is. Prying into my
Tem nada.
entrepreneurial affairs. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits? You got me. First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Caramba, cara, bota a cara aí.
Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unfounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. Fat cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined.
Quietinho. Deixa eu ver o que eu acho aqui, mano. Porra, não tem nada, velho. Não. Ainda não vou na porta, não. Dinheiro. Tem mais nada aqui não.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elisabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Vamos assistir um filmezinho aqui.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
É. Fontaine era algum de pé no saco. Quando Ryan. Sétimo, não tem dinheiro pra nada.
The
Você matar os caras furtivamente, né? Bom.
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate. Well, you didn't have these books in my tower.
Radinho aqui, bora dar uma ouvida nele.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Eita, homem ignorante danado. Bora, como fala? Explorar, né, esse DLC aqui, porque... do outro lado, né? Tem cara. Achei que tinha gente ali já, hein?
Hey, there you are.
Olha a roupa dela aqui, não dá pra pegar não? Dá não. Eve, pra falar a verdade, nem abriu a barra de Eve aqui com a Elisabeth. Bora ver esse rádio aqui, né?
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
Vou usar uma gasoa pra abrir isso aí, né, velho? Tem mais plasmid.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worse comes to worse, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Don't expect coddling from me. Are you some fickle child who won't relinquish your ugliest doll simply because it's yours? Is that what you are? A cog? Is that eager young clay? from yourself.
Like some cognitive primitive.
No one around? Seems I still have the ability. Judging by...
Oh, sorte. Bom, já economizei uma bala.
Child star. I'm just a star. Period. These new songs, they're real personal to me. They're like love. Straight from my heart to all my fans stuck like you.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it.
Everyone calls me superstitious. I don't know. It feels good one way. It feels terrible anyway else.
Caramba, o mulher agora ficou parado.
Doesn't anyone ever clean these seats? Who moved my glasses? Touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
What's all this talk about cigarettes being bad for you?
If the government had its way, we'd all be scared of our own shadow. I'm the independent type, and that's why I
Yep. Let's keep everything in order, shall we?
Sure does like to tell us what
That's why I
If something happens 4 times, then you've got to make it happen 8.
cigarettes. Rapture's choice. Your choice.
Two's my lucky number. And I do everything in twos. In twos. Did I lock the door? Did I lock it? Did you hear that?
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund. Welcome to the circus of value.
Nossa, mano, isso de besta é muito caro. Bom, eu não vim aqui no elevador ainda, né? Bora lá.
Every gulp of air I've ever taken.
Keep your eye on them. How you stay on top?
Is that attitude I hear? I
for you.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I'd pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
I can't have it. Why can't I? Why can't I have a slice of that pie?
Self-assured like
Atlas got a secret. You're not in this alone. Got a helping hand for you. Yeah, you ain't just on your own.
Acho que esse tiozinho do nada, cara, cantando.
Stick together. We won't put up with their lies. Then we're all gonna have a slice of that pie. Why, oh why can't I have a slice of that pie? If I can't have it, why can't I? Why can't I have a slice of that pie?
Que doideira, hein?
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Vai, tô ferrado, hein?
Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Please a moment, don't you worry, alright. You don't have to boy, that's just a slide. Chill out. Relax. Be cooler than the coolest cats. And bring seed up.
There's different types of food on my plate. Touch. I can't eat either.
Feeling hot under the collar? Stay frosty with the plasmid that lets you enjoy life at a cool pace. Turn down the heat and turn up the ease and relaxation.
I tap the doorway twice. Everything goes all right.
Pegamos mais um, vamos ver esse rádio aqui.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets in there without a kind word from the boss.
Ei, cacete, viu? E agora?
Did you ask to be brought to this room? If your parents expect anything, I heard that.
First, the law against bribery. And felonies like drinking, advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Not about that. What I see is
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong.
Então aqui é o restaurant.
Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? Who benefits, class? Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, a premier, a pope, a parasite.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
It's a superb life, if you never, ever weaken.
Criminal deal.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Market tickets now.
Oh, merda. Quase. Ai. Bora, vai, quase que me ferro.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan.
My head! Clearly this equals success!
There's all kinds of theories about how you sell something to a man. Goes
take edge of a hero. Relationships, conversation.
Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Sutro must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Eu não sei a senha.
A test device. That's how he must have reopened the tear. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Oh meu Deus, isso não atira
No,
não.
the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elisabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Bom, acho que eu vou finalizar por aqui nessa parte. Já abriu outro objetivo, né? Eu tenho que pesquisar aqui. Essa parte dessa gameplay vai estar no YouTube, rapaziada. Beleza? Eu não sei quanto tempo eu vou fechar esse DLC. A outra foi 2h30. Essa aqui deve ser o mesmo tempo mais ou menos de jogo também, eu acredito, né? Então essa aqui vai ser uma parte da DLC, do segundo capítulo, né? Essa é a primeira parte do segundo capítulo. E vamos ver quantas partes eu vou fazer esse segundo capítulo aqui. Esse aqui vai ser o primeiro, rapaziada. Tá interessante a DLC. Eu não tinha jogado em 2014, quando eu joguei a primeira vez, né? Que as DLC eram pagas, cara pra caramba. Mas eu vou trazer as outras DLC, a outra parte aí, beleza, pessoal? Até o próximo vídeo, rapaziada. É nóis, valeu aí.